Well, let's look at a principle giving. Here, this is powerful. I'm going to give you now the 25-year shortcut. Okay? 25-year shortcut. Genesis 21, 1 and 2. How many know that for 25 years, from the 12th chapter to the 21st chapter of Genesis, Sarah and Abraham have believed that her womb would be opened? Believed that her womb would be opened. Okay? And 25 years, they come and say, Lord, I have no faith. Look at the dust of the earth. I'm giving kids like the dust of the earth. Okay, thank you, Lord. Lord, what is it, Abraham? It's 2 in the morning. What do you want? There's no dust in my tent. I'm losing my faith. Flip the tent back. Look at the stars. Look at the stars. I'm going to give you children like the stars. Oh, Lord, how about Sarah and I and Hagar, we came up with this Ishmael. Could you use Ishmael for this? No, it's not going to be Ishmael. It's going to come for 25 years. But now watch this. This is amazing. 21st chapter, the first verse. The Lord visited Sarah, as he had said, and the Lord did unto Sarah as he spoken. For Sarah conceived and bare Abraham a son in his old age. 25 years. But back up just two verses up into the 20th chapter, and look what it says. So Abraham prayed unto God, and God healed Abimelech and his wife and his handmaidens and his servants, that they bare children. For the Lord had fast closed all the wombs in the house of Abimelech because of Sarah's, Abraham's wife. In the 20th chapter, in the last two verses, Abraham prays and the wombs are opened in Abimelech's house. The next verse, Sarah's womb is opened. See, Ephesians 6:8 belongs between those verses. It says, whatever good thing you cause to happen for anybody else, God will cause that same thing to happen for you. Hiding in plain sight. It's right there, and it's been there for thousands of years, but I've never heard it mentioned before God dropped it in my spirit. But are you seeing what I'm saying? That principle of seed time and harvest, if there's something you need done in your life, start having it happen in other people's lives, and it won't be long until it'll be happening in your life. If you're needing tuition to college, and all you can give is $1 to somebody that needs tuition to college, help them with their tuition. Help somebody else. And I'll tell you, if the Bible is true, something will start happening in the spirit world, and someone will come along and make it possible for that to happen for you. Is anybody getting what I'm saying to you? These principles of biblical economics, these principles of seed time and harvest, everything in the Bible moves and functions on those principles. Am I going too fast? Are you understand what I'm saying to you? Everywhere you look, if you look behind the scenes, you see seed time and harvest, seed time and harvest, seed time and harvest. But if you understand that, you can put the jump on things that need to happen in your life. You can start it happening in the seed time and harvest realm, and the first thing you know, it'll start happening in your life. Wow, what a book we have here. It's great. Now, you know, every preacher, now watch this. Every preacher will preach about divine appointment that God made with Simon Peter. You remember when Simon Peter was sent to Cornelius' house? That was the first Gentile to ever hear the gospel. First Gentile. Now, how do you pick out of the millions, maybe millions and millions of Gentiles? Did they draw straws? How did they do it? Was it something with coupons or something? Take a number? What was it? What was this? How did this thing happen? Well, let's look at the book. When you get to the book of Acts, the 10th chapter, the first verse, there was a certain man in Caesarea called Cornelius, a centurion of the band called the Italian band, a devout man, and one who feared God with all his house, which gave much alms to the people and prayed to God always. He saw in a vision, evidently about the 9th hour of the day, an angel of God coming into him, saying unto him, Cornelius. And when he looked on him, he was afraid and said, What is it, Lord? And he said unto him, Thy prayers and thine alms are come up for a memorial before God. And now send men to Joppa and call for one Simon, whose surname is Peter. You know, a memorial is that which keeps alive the memory of someone or something. There was offerings that were being given and prayers that were going up, and they constitute what God called a memorial that floats in the sight of God, waiting for an answer. You see what I'm saying to you? It had something to do. It wasn't just eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which of these Gentiles we're going to pick, but it was something that started in the heart of Cornelius, and he put it in prayer, and he put his life on it. He put his finances in it, and it became significant to God. And when it was time to choose, he chose that man, and seed time and harvest principle brought the gospel out of the hands of the Jews only into our hands as Gentiles. Anybody, are you understand what I'm saying to you? Now, we only have less than an hour, so I can't go to all of them. I'll just go to a few of these and show them to you. But the Bible functions on seed time and harvest, and most believers never get it. They never really, they catch it at offering time. But it goes every time, all day. Things that you want, a contract that needs to be done. My goodness, make prayer, get some offering, put it up as a memorial before God. Well, you think it'll work? Well, if it's in this book, it'll work, or it would have been called long ago. They'd have got it out long ago if it didn't work. Are you grasping what I'm saying to you? Seed time and harvest makes, oh, well, Brother John, I'm just glad I got saved. Well, it was seed time and harvest.